Good morning, motherfuckers. Man, it's dark up in this motherfucker. Hold up, y'all. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. If I get something popping up in this bitch. Let me get this motherfucker popping. There you go. That's a little better. Yeah, I know, man. I'm about like 8 hours early. Josh, what's the deal, man? Realville, Holyfield, number 88. I thought I'll get up and knock this motherfucking shit on out. Hey, man, next week, y'all gonna have double trouble next week. It's gonna be double trouble because remember, I got a show I gotta make up. I missed a show like 3 or 4 weeks back that I have to make up. So next week, I'll be on at this time and I'll be on at the original 7 o'clock hour. Wait a minute, 88. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up before I make that commitment. Let me check something real quick. Because I might have the weekends mixed up. Okay, next week I'm gonna have to get on. Next week I'm gonna have to get on at this time, but I won't be able to do a 7 o'clock stream next week again. But when I come back the week after, I won't be doing it at this time. I'm gonna be back at the 7 o'clock hour time for the 2-hour fucking live stream. That'll be number 90. So, damn, man, it seemed like 90 got here kind of quick, man. I got to think of some shit for us for that 2-hour live stream. So this week it'll be at this time. Next week it'll be at this time, but the week after it'll be at the original time for 2 fucking hours. So something a little different. It's gonna be like this just for a couple weeks. Man, I got a jam-packed day today. And it's a lot to talk about this morning. So yeah, I know Josh like, what the fuck? The fuck is this motherfucker doing? Don't you motherfuckers? I thought y'all motherfuckers don't get out the bed before 3. You know what I'm saying? No, that ain't what I'm about. I'm just fucking with y'all. But I do miss that song though, man. Shout out to the Dungeon family, man. I might have to play a little bit of that later on today. I know I threw you off, man. I know, man. But check this out. Manny Pacquiao has an opponent, and it ain't Bud. All right. We know that. Manny will be fighting Mikey. And it's no surprise to me. Like I said before, I don't know if people remember, but when Errol Spence fought Mikey, I'm trying to tell you, I think that motherfucker was crazy enough to think that Errol Spence was going to lose that fight to Mikey. If Mikey would have won, Manny would have definitely gotten the fucking ring and challenged Mikey Garcia. Errol called Manny into the ring. Manny didn't even really want to acknowledge Errol, man, but he was put on the fucking spot and the cameras was all on him. He never intended to fight no fucking Errol Spence. He got who the fuck he wanted originally. Mikey. All right, so there it is. And speaking of Errol, his pay-per-view with Ugas, did they confirm that? Did they confirm that as a pay-per-view? I think yeah. His pay-per-view with Ugas will be announced tonight during the Andy Ruiz, Chris Arreola pay-per-view. And usually, this is no surprise to me either, because this is usually how Fox does it. I would like to see, they're going to Carlos Takam. That goddamn Carlos Takam, though, man. Jesus Christ. Bro, you want to know what's funny? I was looking at that fight he had with Del Boy Chisora earlier this morning, because I'm getting ready for Del Boy versus Joseph Parker. And I was looking at that fight. I said, God damn, Del Boy, fuck, tackle my ass up. But yeah, man, something to see though. I feel you though, bro. But that's usually how fight. And thanks for joining in, man. You want to have a little fucking fun this morning with this fucking clown from C-Town? Hey, bro, we gonna get it in this morning, bro. Arrow versus Ugas will be getting announced tonight during Ruiz and Chris Arreola. That's usually how they do it. Remember when Keith Thurman was fighting Pac-Man, what was going on the same day? They was having that fucking press conference with Errol Spence and Sean Porter. And you could bet your ass, if the world was normal, they probably would have been having their first press conference today. So that will be announced tonight. All right, man. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of this shit. All right. The Bob Father. He has says, fuck Eddie Hearn. Fuck this Anthony and Tyson Fury fight. It ain't happening. Okay. So the Bob Father threw on his motherfucking shades, hopped on a motherfucking plane with Fury, and I don't know where they went. I don't know if they went this place. I don't know if they went to Alabama, but I got a feeling that they had a meeting with that goddamn Bronze Bomber. Them motherfuckers about to make this fucking Tyson Fury and Wilder fight again. It's about to go down. Oh, I like that boy Frank Sanchez though, bro. Man, listen. And a lot of people ain't talking about that heavyweight, bro. They better start looking at Frank Sanchez, man. Ain't that motherfucker from Cuba? I think that motherfucker from Cuba where King Kong Ortiz and that where he at. That motherfucker nice, man. If I ain't mistaken, I think Frank Sanchez fought on King Kong's undercard. With that fucking fight King Kong had with that boy just went on out there and threw the goddamn fight. I think King Kong knocked him out in 46 seconds. I think Frank Sanchez was on that undercard. Yep, Cuban. Yeah, man, I'm hip to that motherfucker, man. That motherfucker nice, bro. I'm hip to him. I did my homework on the kid. I like him a lot. All right. Speaking of heavyweights, I like how we stand on the heavyweight thing. Wilder is back. That motherfucker was training, y'all, with Malik Scott. With Malik Scott. You know, I was kind of hoping that Wilder would have gotten somebody else. You know, I mean, I don't have any beef with Malik Scott, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's just, I just find that shit funny, you know? But I was kind of hoping that Wilder probably would have got, you know, somebody like, I don't know, a Derek James, maybe a Lennox Lewis to kind of coach him and teach him something, you know? But I can assure you, not only myself, but nobody else on the fucking planet was thinking Malik Scott. But whatever. You know, he's here and we are where we are. There are better qualities of heavyweights now than the Klitschko. Oh, most definitely, bro. Bro, it's deep. It's deep. You know, a lot of people, especially here in the States, they probably don't think it's as deep as the boxing heads think it is. Because, bro, you can run it down, man. Like, bro, I mean, you know, from Fury to Anthony to Wilder to Ruiz to Dillian White to Chisora to I mean, even the newbie, Frank Sanchez, Big Baby, Anderson. I mean, bro, it's a plethora of these motherfuckers now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could have named 5 heavyweights back in the Klitschko era. So yeah. The waters are running deep in this era as far as the heavyweights, man. And if you are a pure boxing junkie, you're loving it because you got them boys over there holding it down in the UK. A lot of people here in the States don't watch that UK shit, but I do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm loving it, bro. You feel what I'm saying, Josh? So yeah, Malik Scott. You know, that's who I do with. Jamel Herring. This surprised the fuck out of me, but he is willing to fight the young cub, Shakur Stevenson. And I mean, they got a tight bond, man. These motherfuckers team bud. You got Shakur, you got Jamel, you got Mo Hooker. You know what I'm saying? It's a clique now, So seeing them two brothers go up against each other, it'll be something to see. I don't know, man. I got a funny feeling, though, man. Something gonna happen, man. I don't know if Jamel gonna pull out that fight or vacate or something. I don't know if this is just all talk for now. You know what I'm saying? But if it does go through, man, I think we better pray for Jamel, because I think Shakur Stevens is gonna put a fucking beating on Jamel Herring, who had a marvelous performance against Carl Frampton, just a few weeks back. Had a marvelous performance, looked absolutely great. Probably one of the best performances I've ever seen from Jamel Herring. But it won't mean a damn thing once he get in that motherfucking ring with that young cub, Shakur Stevenson. But I'll be looking forward to seeing the fight. That's for damn sure. And as far as the fight today, let me tell y'all something, man. Let me tell you something. I almost lost it. All right. I'm covering this Chisora and Parker fight, all right, and Pennant. If you haven't seen my Chisora and Parker preview show, check it out. I did a prediction show on it. Knock the F Out podcast number 65. The little snippet version, you know what I'm saying? The big versions will return. They will return, but the big versions have to return for a big fight. You know what I'm saying? These fucking fights ain't shit, to be honest with you. I'm doing this shit to kind of keep, some content on, but these ain't no blockbuster fucking fights. We want the big blockbuster fights, you know what I'm saying? The fucking, hell, even Tyson and Anthony, that's a big blockbuster fight that ain't happening. We want the buzz in the Errol. It ain't happening. So we got to continue to put just shit on here just to keep content on until we can hopefully get one of these big motherfucking fights. But listen, man, Chisora and Parker, it almost didn't happen. Oh, yeah. What's going on, Mr. Miller? Hey, I got Dale Boy too, man. Check out that preview show if you ain't checked it out. What's going on with you? Hey, listen. The fucking fight almost didn't happen, y'all. Listen to this. Chisora and Joseph Parker, they were talking about who was going to come out first, all right? And who's going to come out second. In the contract, they had it that it would be decided with a coin toss, all right? It would be decided with a fucking coin toss. Chisora wasn't there. David Hay was representing him as manager. Chisora lost the coin toss, all right? So when Chisora comes down and he gets word of it, he fucking loses it. Fucking loses it. He said, if I'm coming out this motherfucker first, I'm not fighting. I'm not fighting this motherfucker. Get my shit out the room. I'm getting the fuck out of the bubble right now. David Hay trying to tell the people to relax. Listen, take Chisora shit, put it in my room. Don't listen to what he's saying. We gonna work everything out. His fucking driver from London was on his way to the bubble. I guess his mom saw what the fuck was going on IFL TV, gives him a call and says, boy, have you lost your goddamn mind? Have you lost your goddamn mind? You gonna give all this shit up, the money and everything over some shit like that? Get your ass in there and fight that motherfucker and go out first. Chisora then says, fight on. I'm going to tell you something, man. All that shit over that. Yeah, thank you for providing that link, Josh. I appreciate that. But yeah, over the fight almost didn't happen, man, because of that. Thank God, and you read the title. I know y'all like, what the fuck is Chuck talking about? Thanks to Chisora's mom for saving this fucking fight. It's always some shit with Dale Boy, man. It's always some shit with that motherfucker. I said, man, this press conference a little too calm. Everything went great for the weigh-in. Oh, and I really thought something was strange. You know that motherfucker invited Joseph Parker down for breakfast? This was before all of this shit, okay? This was actually before the press conference. He invites Joseph Parker for breakfast, bro. Joseph Parker at the table, nervous as fuck. All right. Eyes all wide. You could see him kind of shaking. Hey, what is this all about, Dale? What did you ask me to come here for? Chisora like, man, I just want you to have breakfast with me. You want to get some eggs, some toast? You want me to get this for you? Fucking with Joseph. Fucking with him. Then who drops in 2 minutes later? Fucking Spider-Man. All right. Spider-Man comes out of nowhere and gets in between Chisora and Joseph Parker. All right. They just fucking with Joe. And who was Spider-Man? David Hay. You know, they made David Hay get in the back and put on a fucking Spider-Man costume and go out there and fuck with him. I'm telling you, man, Chisora's going to win this fight. All right. They already in Joseph Parker's head. He don't know whether he coming or going. The pressure's going to get the best of him. He's going to have to exchange with Dale. Sure, he can move, but he can't move like Usyk. All right. Usyk was dancing for his fucking life against Dale Boy ass back on Halloween night. All right. He don't have that kind of foot movement. He gonna have to commit to fucking exchanging with Dale after a while. And that's when that motherfucker Chisora is going to unleash war on that motherfucker. And he won't be able to take that. Okay, what do I think about F.A. Ajabe? I tell you one goddamn thing, he knocked the shit out of that last motherfucker he fought. Jesus Christ. Hey, I think that motherfucker took. Remember when Wilder went on over there to Africa and he had that photo shoot and he had on all that Afrocentric shit? F.A. took that shit, bro. He did not like that at all. He took that shit very personally. That motherfucker out here trying to knock motherfuckers out like Wilder now. That was like a Deontay Wilder fucking knockout he did with this last motherfucker. I said, is a doctor in the house? God damn. Francis Ngannou in boxing would be great. Francis Ngannou in boxing, I don't know. I know they trying to set some shit up with him and Dillian White. I know they trying to set some shit up with him and Dillian. You know, I don't know if they'll do that. Eddie Hearn and Dana White, they've been talking about that shit off and on. But I would like to see Ngannou and Dillian White in the octagon. And let me tell you something. Dillian White is willing to do that. Dillian White said he is willing to do that. He said he is willing to hop his dumb ass in the cage with Ngannou because I think he got some kind of mixed martial arts background behind him, believe it or not. And I would love for Dillian to do that. You know, I would love for him to hop in the fucking cage in Ngannou. I would love that. That way I would never have to worry about him anymore. You know, after Ngannou break the motherfucking limbs and off of his ass, I would never have to worry about him anymore. I'm not a fan of Mr. Dillian White. But I am a friend of Francis Ngannou. I tell you, man, those motherfuckers, bro, to Adesanya, him, oh my God, Usman, them motherfuckers, they running it over there, bro. The motherfuckers running it over there. And then you got the lioness over there with Amanda Nunes. I tell you, boy, in order to beat these motherfucking champions, you got to be thorough over at that motherfucker. Give me Riddick Bowe, man. Give me Riddick Bowe. Bro, you want to know what I said, bro? I said, don't get me wrong now. We have a lot of heavyweights in this era, bro. But to me, in my opinion, and I've said this on a number of live streams, give me Riddick Bowe, bro. I think Riddick Bowe will be an undisputed fucking champion in this era, bro. In this era. I mean, obviously he ate himself out of shape and everything like that. But a prime Riddick Bowe will be an undisputed champion in this era, bro. To me, these heavyweights they ain't as good as them fucking heavyweights we had in the 90s and in the 80s. You know, you feel what I'm saying? They're not as good, man. They're not as good as those legends, man. The Lennox Lewis's, the Holyfield. Are you kidding me? Iron Mike. Bro, I mean, even back to fucking to the Ali days. With all those motherfuckers, the Foremans, the Frazier. Bro, this heavyweight class, the weakest class by far is the era of the Klitschko's. We all know that the Klitschko era, bro, wasn't nobody even thinking about watching no fucking boxing unless you was in the fucking UK. Here in the States, that shit was dead. Bro, if you ask me, the motherfucker who really brought this shit back, man, was Wilder. It was Wilder, bro, who brought this shit back, who brought excitement back to the heavyweight division. Knocking motherfuckers' asses out here and there, man. All them crazy fucking looking knockouts he was doing. Had the one boy shivering all on the motherfucking mat. And then the shit that he just melted the burn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, like those highlight real ass fucking knockouts he was having, man. That definitely brought me back. Hell, he even brought Tyson Fury back. So for all the big Fury fans out there who's going fucking nuts and crazy over his ass, you could thank Wilder for that. You could thank Deontay Wilder for that. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I try to speak the truth on this motherfucker. That's why I call this bitch RealVille Holyfield. I try to keep it real on this bitch, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is, though, man. I think Riddick Bowe will be an undisputed champion in this era, in his prime. That's just my opinion. You know, you say I'm speaking the truth, but that's truly how I feel. And I've said that a plethora of fucking times on this live stream. Next week, y'all. Next week, we got Canelo and Billy Joe. I don't know if you're going to feel me on this one now. I don't know if you're going to feel me on this one. Listen, next Saturday, my birthday, man, we got a big, huge fight. My only birthday wish. My only birthday wish. And I don't ask for much. I want Billy Joe to put on a masterclass performance. A David Lemieux performance against Canelo ducking ass Alvarez. That's what I want. Now, I know a lot of people won't agree with that. I know a lot of people saying, boy, have you lost your motherfucking mind? You Billy Joe over Canelo, the man? Yes. I might be out of my fucking mind. That could be the case. But I definitely want Billy Joe to whoop his motherfucking ass. His ducking ass. That's what I want. Canelo ducking ass Alvarez. I want his ass done on the 8th of May. That's what I want. See what I mean? I knew that. Well, I knew. See, y'all ain't feeling me on that. Y'all ain't feeling me on that. I know y'all said, Chuck B, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know Canelo gonna beat the fuck out of Billy Joe. No. It's the only motherfucker he fought with a pulse since fucking Gennady ducking Golovkin. It's the only motherfucker he's fought with a pulse since Gennady ducking Golovkin, who, keep in mind, won't have his next fight until December 31st against the bum. Okay? Billy Joe got movement. The motherfucker got hand speed. Little power to him, little pop to him. Little pop to make you respect his ass. I'm pulling for Billy Joe to win this fucking fight. Charles' mother said, me too. Oh, so you feeling me? All right, man. I'm glad I am not alone on an island off to myself with this shit. Because you know how this goddamn internet could be. Oh, man, this motherfucker going with Billy Joe. What the fuck does he know? God damn it. Hey, I might know something you don't. Because I think Billy Joe has a great fucking chance of winning this fight next week. That motherfucker said, fuck the media. Don't come to me with no fucking interviews. Fuck Eddie Hearn. Eddie Hearn got Canelo's dick in his mouth, and he's supposed to be promoting me too. You got Tyson the Gypsy King Fury right next to his ass, in his ear. You want to know what Tyson telling that motherfucker, y'all? Tyson saying, motherfucker, is us against the world. Remember, I was in this situation too, going up against a motherfucker who they thought was going to kill my ass, who they thought was going to destroy my ass, who they thought was going to decapitate my ass. And look what happened. Don't be surprised if you see some goddamn gypsy magic coming from that goddamn Billy Joe next week, courtesy of Tyson Fury. And this time, I won't mind. I won't mind the fucking gypsy shit they pull off next week against Canelo to get the fucking win. I won't give a fuck. Just do it. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Charles, keep the faith, man. Keep the faith, bro. We in this together now. Don't bail out on me yet. I'm telling you, Tyson Fury in that motherfucker ear, man. And he is heavily involved in this fucking fight. Probably more than I like. Heavily involved in this fight, bro. He cut a promo on Eddie Hearn saying you was a bitch ass motherfucker. You over here sucking Canelo dick. You want to look like me. You want to floss like me. You want a shirt like me. You keep sucking Canelo's dick. You might be able to get a few of them. Oh, they pissed at Eddie, bro. That motherfucker Billy Joe, he might leave that motherfucker after this fight and go on back to Frankie. He might go on back to Uncle Frankie over there at Queensberry after this shit. The bridgerweight is a bad idea for boxing. Well, apparently, bro, they probably thinking it now too, because we haven't had any of that shit, but just talk. You know what I'm saying? They've been talking about this bridgerweight division, who I think, you want to know who else I think? Bro, they setting that up for Canelo. They setting that up for Canelo. Canelo probably going to be the very first bridgerweight champion. They going to find somebody for him to fight for the very first bridgerweight title. They setting that up for him, man. Watch what I tell you. He gonna move all the way up for that shit and fight the weakest link, whoever they put over there. He gonna be a bridgerweight champion too. Watch what I tell you. Remember when that motherfucker fought Aaron Rodgers? Rocky Feldon, and whooped his ass, the weakest link? Remember when he just fought Callum Smith? The weakest link out of all those champions in that division? They gonna find another weak link for that damn bridgerweight for him to go up there and just take fucking advantage of. But next week, I need a win from that goddamn Billy Joe Saunders. That's what I need, y'all. Man, I had some fun with y'all this morning, man. I did, man. Hey, the goddamn after party is going down, man. Hey, man, don't forget to hit the like button before y'all leave, bro. It's going down tonight. Look for the after party show for Chisora and Joseph Parker. I will have it on that motherfucker probably about an hour or two after the fight. You know what I'm saying? You know how the internet works. It's only good when it's working. And usually around that fucking time, man, things kind of run a little slower. You know what I'm saying? But it's going down tonight. You will have that after party show. We're going to talk about this fucking fight, man. You know, and let me know what y'all thought about it. I got Dale Boy, bro. 6-round fucking stoppage. And I dig more into that on my prediction show. Like I said, if you haven't checked it out, check that bad boy out, man. But next week, I'll be on again around this time, y'all. It'll be around 11:30 on Saturday morning. So Just check me out then, man, and we gonna continue where the fuck we left off. Hey, Rod, man, you come. I know, man, early as fuck, bro. I got a jam-packed day today, and then we got Andy Ruiz and Chris Arreola tonight. Man, it's gonna be a Mexican war tonight. These Mexican motherfuckers gonna beat the fuck out of each other tonight. You even got Lara out there in action tonight, man. It's going down, man. That motherfucker Jorge Cota. He out there in action tonight. It's a Mexican family reunion tonight, and they gonna beat the fuck out of each other. You know, I'm not gonna miss this Mexican card tonight. That's for damn sure. So yeah, man, it's going down, man. Realville, Holyfield, number 88. You already know next week, same time for 89. Chuck C-Ville's finest. But to you haters, call me your highness. Follow me on Twitter at Chuck P216. I'm out, y'all. Much love to y'all.